Products featured are independently selected by our editorial team, and we may earn a commission from purchases made from our links. The retailer may also receive certain auditable data for accounting. Most historians acknowledge that the art of beer brewing was perfected in Africa. While the ancient Sumerians are widely credited with inventing the drink some 6,000 years ago, it's the Egyptians' version, a smoother, lighter brew, that most resembles the beverage commonly. Bet you didn't learn that in history class. Thankfully, movements like draft season are starting to rewrite the career. With its line of attention-grabbing tees and hoodies, the 2020 launched lifestyle brand out of Atlanta is raising awareness to the contributions of Black brewing innovator. Co-signed by influential voices like rapper Killer Mike, Draft Season aims to educate the masses on past triumphs while shining a long overdue light on important names paving craft beer culture's future, like Ale Sharpton, a beer journalist who released the chocolatey Piano Keys, a dope collaboration with New Belgium Brewing, and Harlem Brewery Celeste Beatty, the first Black woman to own a S. But attaining knowledge is merely one part of the lesson. To get the full understanding, you need a first-hand appreciation. And that's where this list comes in. From impressive IPAs out of California to a smooth rosé flown in from France, these exquisite pours from Black producers not only deserve your respect but prove more than worthy of a purchase on your next store. Best Black-owned whiskey brand, Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest, probably the most buzzed about label on this roundup. Fawn Weaver's whiskey has been profiled in the New York Times and Forbes since its 2017 and of course, when your backstory centers around the former slave who taught Jack Daniels everything he knew about distilling, it makes sense that folks would have an inch beyond being an essential history lesson, though. Uncle Nearest offers a strong yet smooth taste that goes perfectly with a steak, roasted chicken, or by Uncle Nearest Whiskey. $99. Best Black-owned rosé brand, Lafayette du Rosé. Lafayette du Rosé. Lafayette came into existence because of an absence. CEO Denis Burston didn't see any other rosé catering to a diverse clientele, so he started his own in 2019. This Saint-Tropez export dazzles with a blend of dried fruit, hazelnut and bonbons before finishing with a hint. But as the company showed during the tumultuous summer of 2020, when it donated $2 from every bottle sold to the fight for racial justice, its whole story is by Lafayette du Rosé. $24. Best Black-owned beer brand, Green Bench. Green Bench, one of the most well-known Black-owned brewing companies. Petersburg, Florida-based Green Bench has organically risen among the hoppy heap with local ingredients, creative blends, and an unapologetic local focus, and co-owner/head brewer Chris Johnson wouldn't have it any other way. The next time you crack one open, let it be Green Bench's Honey Saison. The French-style ale tantalizes taste buds with orange peels, coriander, and Florida Harvest. By Green Bench Beer. $10.99. Best Black-owned vodka brand, Black Mama. Black Mama Vodka. Vanessa Braxton deserves all her naturally infused flower. The mind behind Black Mama is not only the owner of the only Black-led tea and beverage manufacturing facility, but she's also the first African-American female distiller and master blend. And if all of that weren't baller enough, Braxton's Oregon distilled vodka stands toe-to-toe with her European counterparts, and it does so in a host of fun flavors like pomegranate, peach, and by Black Mama Vodka. $17.99. Best Black-owned IPA beer brand, Crowns and Hops. Crowns and Hops focused on inclusivity in the brewing world. Theo Hunter and Benny Ashburn created the lifestyle brand Dope and Dank, and, later, Crowns and Hops. The duo took its love of craft beers into the heart of Black communities in California, schooling on the distinctions between chocolate wheats and whatever it is they put in mainstream beers. Sample the differences for yourself in the fruity BPLB. Black people love beer, of course, double IPA or the full-bodied HBCU hit by Crowns and Hops Beer. $19.99. Best Black-owned bourbon brand, St. Cloud. St. Cloud. Ray Walker's family has deep roots in Kentucky, so he knows all too well the importance bourbon has in the blue. Walker takes that understanding, along with an extensive background in winemaking, with him along every stage of his micro-batch bourbons production. You can't help but taste the southern pride and precision in St. Cloud Kentucky Straight Bourbon. 7-year aged single barrel and the 13-year by St. Cloud Bourbon. $150. Best Black-owned rum brand, 10-to-1. 10-to-1. While 10-to-1 is not an African-American-owned company, we'd be remiss to compose a roster of standout spirits and not mention the delicious things Mark Farrell is doing with like a tasty trip around the Caribbean with every sip. This rum takes key flavor elements from Barbados, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and Farrell's native Trinidad. The finished product, available in dark and an unaged white variety, proves an elevated taste that everyone can buy. 10-to-1 rum. $79 in this article. Alcohol, beer, are as recommended. Whiskey. Want more Rolling Stone? Sign up for our newsletter.